What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing in today's video. Now, before we jump into the video itself, I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for stopping by the channel today and for watching this video. I hope that you guys are all doing well and having a good day. And even if you're not, always remember that tomorrow really is a new day and things can turn around as quickly as you want them to. So even if today sucked, that's okay. Let it suck. Even if this entire month sucked for you, that's all right, because guess what? Tomorrow is a new day, and we are approaching a new month. So, let April be your month, okay? Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump on into today's video, which will be a double unboxing video, but it's going to be pretty chill. This won't be anything crazy. We're not doing some sort of stage-used unboxing or anything of the sort, but I am okay with that because we're going to treat this as the calm before the storm, because the unboxings that I have planned for you guys, especially this week, are insane, and I'm really, really excited for them. I'm not kidding. We have one pretty big unboxing, and we have an even bigger unboxing. And I'm kind of curious to see if you guys can guess what these are. As a matter of fact, if you guys can guess what either of these items are, I will give them to whoever guesses it correctly first. So, go ahead and drop your guess down below. I'm not going to give you guys any hints. Your guess is as good as the next person's guess because I don't think that there is anyone out there that knows that I have both of these items in my possession and we are waiting to do unboxings on these pieces. So, drop your best guess down below. What's the worst that could happen? You'll win something cool. Now, let's go ahead and get these guys out of the way so that we can hop into the pieces that we have for today's video, which I told you is going to be a double mask unboxing, and that is because it's Tuesday. And you know what that means. 2 Mask Tuesdays. Yes, the most inconsistent, consistent series that you've ever seen in your life. Let's go ahead and grab these boxes. These will be the appetizers for what is to come later this week. These are the Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster as you're waiting for your main course, okay? I think we're going to start with the smaller piece here, and then we will dive into the bigger box, although neither of these pieces are anything crazy, just 2 cool random masks that are completely unrelated to one another that I thought were decent enough to buy, especially for the cheap prices that I got them. Alright, so box number 1 here comes from eBay. I saw this piece, thought that it was pretty cool, made an offer, and then completely forgot about the listing because they didn't initially accept the offer. I think it was like 2 weeks later when I finally got an email saying that I had paid for an item that I couldn't even remember seeing, and that was this mask here. So, we'll go ahead and open the box up, take a look at it, talk a little bit about the piece, and then we will move on. Alright, so, what we've got here is a mask in a bag. They packed the hell out of this thing. We had it wrapped up in a box, in an envelope, in a bag. So, what we have here, finally, is a vintage vinyl Caesar Native American mask. Ooh. And it looks like they also included the original tag, which is pretty cool. But yeah, here we go. Like I said, nothing crazy. I just have some sort of affinity with these old Native American masks, especially the Caesar Native American masks. Their sculpting style and just kind of the way that they perceived what a Native American and its war paint would have looked like is just so cool to me. And I've mentioned this in quite a few videos in the past, but Chillicothe, the city that I am born and raised in, is very, very heavy on the Native American culture. We are a very Native American-based land. I mean, listen to the name of the city, Chillicothe, Chillicothe. And we are pretty well known, I would say, internationally for hosting Tecumseh, the outdoor drama that tells the story of Tecumseh. We are home to all sorts of historic mounds, everything from burial mounds to story mound. We've got pretty much anything and everything to do with Native American culture, and I think that's why I am such a fan of it. I specifically like the war paints of a Native American. I just think that that stuff is so cool. So, when I see masks like this, I am just very naturally drawn to them. They are intimidating, and kind of scary to me. I just really like the way that they look. So I think I picked this up for like 15 bucks or something like that, and it obviously needs a strap, like it is completely unstrapped, but I do have a small collection of kind of caricature-based masks like this, specifically Native Americans, and I think that this one will fit in nicely with those other pieces. So there is the first mask. Like I said, nothing too crazy, just a cool little cheap eBay popper, and now we've got another piece that is maybe going to be a little more interesting to most of you guys out there watching, but I had to save the better piece for last, right? Now, this one comes from fellow collector Tony James Hicks. I saw that he had posted this up in my group over on Facebook, the House of Masks Hangout, and I decided, you know what? For the price that he was selling it, very, very cheap, I would go ahead and pick it up and see if we can't do something cool with it, because the base mask of this piece is one of my all-time favorite mass-produced Halloween masks, and this one has been painted into something kind of cool. Now, it might not be perfect, in my opinion, but I definitely think that I could tinker with it and alter it just a little bit to make it that much cooler. And the mask that I am talking about is this converted British female mask, the transparent, smiling female masks that we all know and love as clowns, all hope is gone female masks. Now, obviously, this one has sort of a, I don't know, kind of like a drag queen-esque paint job, and I haven't looked at it in person. I know that it was okay in photos, but I won't lie, seeing it in the screen here that's flipped around on my camera, it looks way cooler than it did in those photos. So, I'm going to turn it around now and take a look at it for myself for the first time in the flesh, and maybe it will be as cool as it is in the screen. Maybe it will be cooler. Maybe it will be just as not cool as it was in those photos on Facebook. Who knows? There's only one way to find out, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, this is weird. This looks way, way different in person, especially like these carved out cheeks. I wonder what's going on with that. It's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that those cheeks were kind of bubbled and warped in, and it's definitely on purpose. Somebody reshaped and resculpted the mask, and it definitely adds to the sinister smile that this thing has. But yeah, dude, this thing is actually super, super sick. I think I might take the clown nose off, and I might remove the leather straps just to make it a little more like it isn't a mask and it is just someone's face, like almost seamless. That way you don't see these big straps there. And I don't think that this needs to be a clown. I think that when you take the clown nose off of these female conversions, they get that much creepier. So, yeah, we will definitely fiddle around with this thing and see what happens. But I can definitely see me just taking this mask with me on a tour or on a trip or something of the sort and throwing it on for photos. I'm a big fan of wearing random masks at random places for random photos. I think that they make them that much cooler, and that is exactly what I had in mind when I decided to pick this piece up. So, there you go. As I promised, a very basic return to the roots of Two Mask Tuesdays, where we take a look at two seemingly random masks that I decided were good enough for my collection, but not good enough for their own video. Obviously, if I had shot a video on either of these guys on their own, it would have taken about 3 minutes and just definitely not been worth it. So, I combine them, I do the Two Mask Tuesdays, we add two cool random masks to the collection, and that is that. And I wanted to use this as a little bit of lubricant for your bitch ass to get ready for these really, really good unboxings that I've got coming up this week. Don't forget to guess down below in the comments what you think is inside of either one of those packages. If somebody gets it right, whoever gets it right first, I will send the item to them. Got it? Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and end this video, and we're going to end it the same way that we end all of the unboxings and reviews here on this channel, and that is with some nice up-close shots of these pieces so that you guys can see all of the beautiful vintage or creepy detail that they have to offer, and that will be that. Thank you once again for being here, for checking this video out, for riding or dying for the House of Masks. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget that today, literally today, as you're watching this right now, is the absolute last chance that you have to get signed up for the monthly mask giveaway over on Patreon. All you got to do is become a $5 or higher member, and you could win this incredible Volume 3 and Iowa Hybrid Corey mashup mask. This is just a super cool custom concept piece by Masks by Kevin Srednap, and it could be yours by going over and signing up for Patreon. All $5 and higher tier members are automatically entered to win the new Mask of the Month, and this is March's Mask of the Month. Now, I will draw the winner on the 1st of the month right here on YouTube in a live stream, and that will be that. And even if you don't win this one, you still get all of the other rewards and perks that I offer over on Patreon. And if you stick around, you'll automatically be entered to win next month's monthly mask giveaway. So, patreon.com/thehouseofmasks. Go sign up, get entered to win this giveaway, and maybe this will be yours. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you very much. And until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to 2 masks. And we will see you guys in the next one.